Hi everybody, welcome back to Wheaties World. If you're a parent who loves gaming, especially Warzone, you know the struggle is real. The late night sessions, the intense matches, the constant interruptions. Can y'all see her? What you doing, baby? What's going on, baby? You want to say hi to chat? Of course. I want to talk about the things that I think will help you the most with gaming / streaming and being a parent. First up, time management. This is crucial. We create time allotments for everything in our lives. Date night, kids after school activities. So why don't we create the same for reset time, aka gaming? It's important. In the past, I've planned and scheduled with the wife on certain evenings when I would come down and that would be solely gaming. And then other times I would be the active father. On some nights there would be family events. I would just have to give up those evenings. Sometimes I could recoup them though on a different night of the week. It didn't happen often though. I stream early morning because, well, let's face it, I'm old now and I like being in bed at 8. But on the positive side, it rarely interrupts with my family and whatever they're doing because I'm up super early. I'm just saying that works for me, but this isn't about me. It's about communicating with my partner and my kids. They know between 5:30 a.m. and 9 a.m. I'm locked in, but life happens. Sometimes our schedules get blown apart, so you need to be flexible. That's what's important here. What do you do when the baby's crying in a clutch moment? That's actually happened to me a couple times. It ain't ideal sometimes, but hey, it works. All right, let's talk about gaming space now. This is my PC setup. It's not perfect, but hey, it works for me. Wherever your setup is, the number one problem you're gonna have with kids in a family is noise. It's always gonna be around you. One of the best things you can do is get a decent pair of headphones. The noise canceling is best. And if you can afford it, soundproofing in a different room, amazing. But even a simple do not disturb sign will help a lot. The key here is setting expectations. My family knows that when I'm here, I'm locked in. Communication is going to be your key regardless in anything in this list that we talk about. With your partner, it's about compromising and understanding. Gaming is a hobby for most people. It shouldn't negatively impact your relationship. So talk about it. Find a balance. What's the compromise? With your kids, it's more age-appropriate expectations, right? They need to understand when you're live or you're locked into a game that you actually need to focus. But you also will make time for them. While Warzone is my main thing, it's not the only game in my life. We have family game nights and we play other games together. That's about finding ways to connect through video games. I feel like this is one of the best ways you can show your kids why your hobby is so important to you. So make sure to allow them time to game together, even if it's just 30 minutes to an hour. Well, you can't make this up. But seriously, interruptions is a part of the deal. The key is to stay calm, be polite, and try to transition back into what you're doing as quickly as possible. This has been hard for me over the years. Some of y'all might be in the same boat. When you start getting annoyed and there's a lot going on around you and stuff, it's hard to focus on what you're doing. But it's just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the better you're gonna get at it. One of the best things that has helped me personally is telling myself no one was patient with me, so I need to learn and to show them to be patient with others. It shows them self-control and that you can handle your emotions. Also, if you're a streamer, remember that your viewers are probably parents too. They get it. Now let's talk about something a little bit uncomfortable in this. Guilt. It's real. As parents, we feel guilty for enjoying our hobbies. It's important though to remember that self-care is crucial. You can't pour from an empty cup. I'm sure you've heard that before. Hobbies can actually make you a better parent. One of the best things that my wife has taught me here is to offset that. If you're feeling like, you're disconnected, you're not spending enough time with them, then schedule that time. Spend a Saturday afternoon at the park. Go for a walk. It will mean the world to them and it resets you. It resets your feelings. To be honest, I really didn't understand. It was just, I just started doing it. Once I started taking the action, I finally found the way. So action first and you'll figure it out. It's about prioritization. Family comes first, always. But gaming can still be a part of your life. There's no one size fits all here. I wish there was a cookie cutter way I could tell y'all and step-by-step guide, but to be honest, what works for me now might not work for you. I know it wouldn't have worked for Witty 5 years ago. I've played in the middle of my living room. I played at our kitchen table. That was just my setups at the time. So only you kind of know where you are and what you could use. But these are tools that I've used over the years and I still use to this day to help me manage the time that I game or stream. Find what works best for you and your family. Don't be afraid to experiment, adjust. Over time, you find what did work maybe doesn't work anymore. What works for me now wouldn't work for you. Just be honest about the challenges. Communicate with your partner. You can be a great parent and a great gamer. It's all about finding that balance and communicating. Thanks for watching.